Yo, what is up, YouTube, man? Today I'm going to be giving you guys the best jump shot for a stretch big in NBA 2K23. Now, when it comes to the jump shot basis for a stretch big, there's a lot of good one. You know, David Robinson, Chris Bosh, Kevin Durant, Eric Pascal. Really, if you use any of those, you can hit every single shot. It's really going to depend on what your preference is. This is the jump shot I love the most. I use David Robinson as my base, and I have Tim Duncan as release 1 and 2. I have DeAndre Ayton, and you can see, but I have 100% as Tim Duncan. So you can just put on Tim Duncan, and then the blending does not matter. The thing I love about this jump shot, you're going to see me use it in today's gameplay, is it just looks good, it feels good, there's an easy cue to the shot. Not to mention, it has great grades all around, but the grades aren't the important part. The important part is having a jump shot that you can green with. I mean, check this out. I do a step back that is wide open. What you don't want is a jump shot that's going to be easy to contest. You don't want something that doesn't have good release height, so you can't shoot over people that well. And when I say shoot over people, it's definitely not like old 2Ks where they could be in your face and you could just green lightly, you could green heavily contests. But if you have a small defender on you and they're not playing up, I mean, check this out. Those are more the shots I'm talking about where should he have gotten a yellow right there? You know, possibly. He was a bit on the side of me, so my blinders is popping off. I got Deadeye on, of course. But just the fact that he's so much smaller, a lot of the times it's going to say open instead of being those yellow contests you might get on a guard. Even on the taller, like 6'8", 6'9" builds, I can attest to right there. Again, another shot. It's crazy that David Robinson has a good base for shooting anyway, considering he did not shoot in real life. Now, one thing I am going to say as a stretch big, you kind of do got to get used to taking, like right there, you know, again, it's open, that's blinders. You got to get used to taking those kind of shots on a big man, because if you're used to playing on a max wingspan, you know, mid to low 70s 3-point shot, you're usually not going for anything too crazy. You're taking those comfortable shots, those comfortable catch and shoot shots, you know, the safe shots. But as a stretch big, you want to get a bit crazy with the jump shots that you can take. I mean, you have the super high three-pointer. You want to use it to its fullest effect. You get agent threes in the tier 1, so you can take fadeaway threes at any point. You see I'm doing all kinds of step backs, all kinds of dribble pull-ups. It will no doubt be tougher to actually create your shot as a stretch big. I'm on a 6'11" with 75 ball control. And yes, I do have some decent dribble moves to kind of get myself open, but it's not going to be anything compared to small guards. It's not going to be anything even compared to like the 6'8", the 6'9", because they get a lot more animations. They get higher quick first step, unless you go super high on the post control on your build, which I did not. But you get used to it. It's more about beating your defender with some mind games, with some quick moves, creating space with fades, hop backs. You can go to the post as well. And if you're playing rec, 2v2, 3v3, anything like that, where your defender is leaving you open, that is going to be cash every single time. You can shoot all the way from the hash, which is something that other big men cannot do. Again, like I was saying, go into the post hop shot right here. Just having the high three-pointer, it kind of goes hand in hand with having the high mid-range. Now, my mid-range on this build is only an 82, but, I mean, that's perfect. You can green everything. Mid-range is very weird in this game. Even if you only have, like, a 60 mid-range, even if you have even lower than that, for some reason, it's pretty easy to green the shot if you know your timing. But even so, I like to go high on the mid-range to get that Hall of Fame Mini Magician, to get that Hall of Fame Space Creator. You see, I show myself missing a shot right there. I'm not going to lie to you guys. I do not shoot perfect every single game. I don't want to make a video and give off that impression, so I'm fine to throw in a miss here and there whenever I mistime it. But whenever my timing is on, I mean, look at this, man. Taking a step back, you can hit shots like that. You may be wondering, should I make a stretch big like you, Tonic? Should I make the build that you made? And my answer to you is, if you're trying to be a bit more than just a spot-up shooter in the corner, you know? If you want to stretch the floor out from the hash, then absolutely make a stretch big. If you want to be a big man, but you still want to take those more dangerous shots, the blinder shots, where they're kind of in your face, you know it's going to be not wide open, but maybe it'll be like a light yellow, you know, an open instead of a wide open where it speeds up the shot. Those are reasons to make a stretch big. But if you're just wanting to be a big man, you want to play defense, you want to rebound, and you want to be able to space the floor, but your game is more just kind of sitting in the corner, catching, shooting, then go ahead and make just a max wingspan. You know, you can't really mess it up. 6'10", 6'11", 7 foot, 7'1", 7'2", 7'3". They all have their benefits. Yes, you can rebound. You can play great defense with a stretch big, but obviously having the shorter arms, it's not going to do it as good as a max wingspan big. But what it is going to do, as you see me right here, is going to be a lot better. And that's kind of a bad example, honestly. But I got my rebound, you know, I kind of staying to the point. I'm still able to get rebounds like that. It is going to be a lot better of an offensive option. You can do more things than a normal big man can do right there. That guy actually does a super nice move as well. We got a bit of a competitive game going on, and you are going to see. I'm playing it smart. If he gives me the drive, I'm going to take the drive. But showing off again this David Robinson base. It can get quite addicting greening the shots on this build. I mean, when I am shooting, I do not want to stop shooting. I am locked in trying to hit as many three-pointers as I can get up in a game. And this guy playing super well. Again, I'm giving the guy his props. I'm showing when he scores. He's actually, you know, pretty much baking me up to get these buckets. A lot of them right there. Got the park dunk on behind the back, 20-16. He's going to need a 3 to keep him in it. Takes the 2. I mean, he's got to be confident in his defense, and why shouldn't he be? I don't have crazy speed, anything like that, but check this out, man. An X contact dunk with the stretch big. Absolutely have a way to drive on a stretch if you make one, because if they start playing high, you got to make them pay. It opens up your drives right here. I got a guard on me, so I'm even kind of just showing you guys some troll gameplay. I have 75 close shot, and people ask, is that enough to mash on 7'3" centers in the paint and the rec? And no, you don't want to mash with this kind of close shot, but if you have a mismatch, even if you have like a 6'8", 6'9" on you, that is where the close shot can come in handy. All I want to do is just be able to score in the paint when I'm in those situations. I don't want to be completely useless, but it's not my go-to. It's not what I'm looking for. I'm more so looking to do things like that. Step back 3 from the corner. If you guys did make it this far, man, put stretch in the comments and comment some of the jump shots you guys use, some of the bases maybe people do not know about. Let me know if you guys use a different custom, and let me know if you guys want to see more jump shot videos with a stretch. I do have a few that I use. Like I said, I like the Eric Pascal base. I like the Kevin Durant. I like this one. I like Chris Bosh. I mix up my jump shots just to kind of keep myself entertained throughout the year. Nice dunk right there. And yeah, man, this is Tonic. I will catch you guys in the next one. I'm out. Peace.